Hey, welcome back to another update of my Canadian dividend investing portfolio updates. So if you're new to the channel, I'm a Canadian investor and I'm buying and selling Canadian dividend paying stocks on the Toronto Stock Exchange using Wealthsimple Trade and tracking everything in this custom Google Sheet that I made with a lot of different screens and stuff that we'll go through in this video. So just to get started, I've been at this for about 11 months now, and currently the stock value in my account is sitting just over $47,000. And in this video, I'm just going to run through the purchases that I made. I ended up spending about half of this cash earlier today. But my overall gain of the account is just under $3,000, and we're looking at about 6.61% in total. So all of the stocks that I do have as well pay a yield, or they have a yield, which basically means they pay me out a percentage basically of the stock price, sort of, either quarterly or monthly. And on average, I get paid just over 4% per year. So the stock prices are going to go up, they're going to go down, but I'm going to get paid out in cash into my brokerage account, basically into my Wealthsimple account, which is super awesome. That's something I really like. And basically that 4% of the $47,000 is just over $1,900 per year, or around $160 per month. So that's really awesome. Dividends are awesome. But you know what's even more awesome is free money from Wealthsimple Cash. Because did you know that Wealthsimple is just giving out $25 just to sign up? It's super easy. It's for Wealthsimple Cash. All you have to do is drop in your email address and create a password. And it's going to take about 2 minutes to fill out the legal forms. And then you'll get $25 just for joining. Now, the really cool thing is you can actually turn right around and invite your friends. And you're going to get $25 for each friend that signs up. So really quickly, you can just rack up a few $100s into your Wealthsimple Cash account. And what it is, it's like the Venmo of Canada, or PayPal.me of Canada. It's like a money sharing app where you can send money to your friends, or like split restaurant bills, or buy stuff on Kijiji with money in this account. And it's just a really simple way to send money back and forth to people. But anyways, the normal sign up bonus that they do is just $5. But for this limited time, they're offering a $25 sign up. So you might as well get the $25 now by joining with my link, which is in the description below, by the way, and then sharing your link with your friends and getting $25 for each friend that signs up. So I've just been kind of sharing this with people I know for the last week or so, and I've already made several $100s from it, and it's pretty much the easiest money I've ever made, ever. So I definitely recommend checking it out, but let's get back into the video. So we can take a look quickly at the portfolio and see what's going on here. I like to usually sort it by the percentage of holdings, putting the biggest positions at the top and just getting a pretty, top-down view of what's going on in the portfolio. I do like to always scan for what's red. So Algonquin Power is red at the moment, Northland Power, Cineplex is red, and DCM is red. I like to keep an eye on these and make sure that I'm kind of tracking if they're getting more red or less red. And it's a little bit up and down for all of them. But this morning when I was purchasing, I decided not to go with any of those. And actually, some of the ones that I was looking at included Manulife Financial. We're actually in this dip here. You can see, and this is the 5-year view. And you can see we've been trending downwards. And so I'm just kind of slowly averaging in as we go down, and I'm going to see how far down it drops. But as this one continues to fall, I just keep adding more. Another one that I picked up was Fortis, which is right here. And you can see here as well, we have this pretty sharp drop off in the last week or so, and I'll show you on Wealthsimple Trade as well, just to kind of exactly what it looked like. And then we also had Hydro 1, which should be down here. This is a very small position in my portfolio. It's less than 1%. In the last kind of 2.5 years, they've been on a pretty nice climb. And also you can just see here at the very end, they dropped off a little bit, and so I jumped on that this morning as well. So let's take a look at these in Wealthsimple Trade, which is the broker that I'm using. And actually, if you're already using Wealthsimple Trade, if you're not using it, it's a great platform to try out. And if you are using it, with a link in the description below for Wealthsimple Cash, you can just put in your Wealthsimple ID, like at the bottom it says just click to, I already have a login, and you'll be able to redeem that $25 right away. And if you're not a Wealthsimple Trade user, you could also try it out and get 2 free stocks just for giving it a go. But anyways, let's take a look here at the stocks that I was purchasing. Maybe let's just search for them one at a time. So just for Fortis. So for this one, like I said, in looking at the 1 day, you can kind of see, I actually purchased, I think, right in around here. Got a little bit, like one of the lowest points of the day, which was nice. But you can kind of see here, more importantly, in the last couple months, we just got this little dip right here, and I just jumped on that while I could. And then there was a very similar thing going on for Hydro 1. So we'll just type that one in, Hydro 1. And when you can kind of see here as well, this little drop off in the last year or so, in the last few weeks. And so I jumped on that as I could. And then also just the exact same thing that you see here with MFC, just this downward trend in the last couple of months that I'm just slowly averaging into. So if we look at the activity tab, we can see here that these are the 3 recent buys that I did. Fortis was for 4 shares, so it was around $200. Hydro 1, I picked up 3 for just under around 90, and MFC picked up 4 for about $100. So what I do is I jump back into the Google Sheet, and then I log all of the transactions here in the Transactions tab. So if I just come here and scroll all the way down to the bottom, then I'll just drop each of these in exactly with what I saw in the Wealthsimple Trade Notifications tab, and make sure all of the totals are correct. And once I'm satisfied with all of that, the last thing to do is just check the Summary tab. And in here, what I'm mainly looking at is the annual passive income from the dividends. So before it was sitting at about $1,915, and now we're at $1,931. So that's an increase of about $16. That's per year. And that's totally passive and tax-free because this is sitting in the tax-free savings account. And then what I'm using that for is to reinvest back into the stocks and really build up that compounding dividend effect, or the dividend snowball effect. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty excited that this is approaching $2,000 pretty soon. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you drop a comment down below, and most importantly, make sure you do check out as well this promotion, this like short-term promotion that Wealthsimple Cash is running, because it's a really great way to get at least $25, if not a few hundred, just by hitting up a couple of your friends and inviting everyone to try it out. So guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next one.